Regarding complete self-surrender, most people spend their whole life's energy how to maintain and protect themselves. But the devotee, when he serves Krishna, that is what saps and uses all of our energy basically in the human form of life. You think about what people are doing. They're trying to just create a situation where they're protected and they're maintained. That's all they're doing. I have to work, so I have to get a house, so I can get a job, so I can provide. They spend their whole life saving money for retirement, so that at the end, it's so foolish. I have to work so hard so that at the very fag end of my life, I'll be okay. It's a whole life built on fear and feeling of independence when there is no God. A brahmachari, a sannyasi, a simple devotee, he can walk into the world and feel completely protected. He doesn't have to worry about tomorrow. He doesn't have to worry about one day in the future. So this is also fearlessness, careless. We don't have to worry. So many worries, people, and we stack up on one on top of the other. You don't have to do that in devotional life. You don't have to worry if you seriously take to the process. Therefore, this is one of the qualities of the devotee, that he is fearless and he's worry-free. He doesn't have anxiety. But who does have anxiety? The rascal mind. So this self, Atma, can refer to the soul. It can also turn to the mind or the body. So the mind and body, the mind does not want to surrender to Krishna, the material mind, because we've had this mind for millions of lifetimes, crores, at least 20 million lifetimes. We've been struggling with this rascal mind. Now look at this. In the animal species, there's 8 million animals. We went through all of them. That means as a ferocious boar, as a wolverine, as a woolly mammoth, as a saber-tooth. Kevin, when you were a saber-toothed tiger, your mind was worried about eating and defending yourself. All the species, the ants, microbes. I did this experiment once. I was like, 8 million species? How is that possible? I thought, okay, let me just think of 8 million. Not actually go through living all of them. How long would it take me to just sit here and count to 8,400,000? And that's giving 1 second per lifetime. I thought about this probably 5 years ago. I was in my Sankirtan van. I would still probably be in the van still counting today. And that's just thinking of them. What to speak of actually living? So when you have to live through all those species, your mind gets smashed with this animalistic. So then what happens? We pop up in a human form, either through a cow, a monkey, or a lion. Those are the gateways. Wow. Eventually we came to that, we popped in the human body, and what is our mind going to think? It's just going to think about how I can do the same animal things. So this conditioned mind that we have doesn't want to surrender to God. It's so fixed that I have to maintain myself, I have to preserve myself, I have to protect myself. And we're trying to inject, we're trying to beat the mind. We take a baseball bat, we're like, no, wrong, no. And we're trying to beat this guy and tell him, look, you don't have to endeavor like an animal, you just have to surrender to Krishna. And then, bliss-free, carefree, ecstatic life. Ecstatic exists, become an ecstatic human being. Find out what life is really all about. Hare Krishna.